No, you'll see me bits. And they're not good bits to see at the moment. It's not good.
Is it a zappy thing going on the table?
Oh God, that breeze is beautiful.
It's really nice, isn't it?
This is like ideal temperature when the breeze is like this, isn't it? Feel the heat on.
I can start looking forward to summer now. Taxes are over. Well,
I know, bless you.
We're nearly there. We have real punishing spring and summer. We do tax quarter end in April, then we do income tax, wealth tax, all that caper in May and June. And now we're just finishing another tax quarter end, corporation tax, file the annual accounts, and at the end of this month,
Party time. Yeah.
It is. August is holiday time. That's when we can become tourists.
Yeah.
Proper tourists. It's always the month where we just kick back. That's it. We're on the beach. See you in September.
So you're working right now on the last calendar year for business owners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for business. Well,
so 2020 for business
corporation
owners.
tax, yes, but for quarterly taxes, no. It's current Q. We're in Q2, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got to go in tomorrow and do my own. Got to do my own. Said to Lexi, I haven't put enough time in the diary to do my own account.
That's hilarious. Sounds like a decorator, never a decorator in his house.
Exactly.
I went through, I was like, okay, I've got Zoom calls, okay. Haven't done my accounts. Right, time block. Because if I don't time block my own diary, I get booked up. So
have you found now your Zoom calls are just through the roof? Just the day is filled with Zoom. That's exactly the same as me. Phil, I've got a maximum of 3 a day. I don't let them book any more than 3 because it wears it, and
it's
the
quite
follow-up. The follow-up after the Zoom call. You know, you've got to dedicate enough time to it and stuff.
It's lovely chatting with your clients. It is really lovely connecting, getting to know them. But then that time afterwards,
the follow-up, making the notes, making sure you set the processing that's needed.
Like therapy, isn't it? If you go to a therapist, they give you 50 minutes because they need 10 minutes to prepare for that. And it's almost like, you know, I do always give an hour, but it's nice if you get 5 minutes to kind of go, okay, right, down with that client and on to the next one. But it can be a bit of a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
So I've been doing those from home. It's been really nice.
Working from home. Is that you living the laptop lifestyle?
A little bit more now.
I love it.
Well, yeah. I find it harder as I get older. The stress of keeping up with deadlines and moving 300 tax returns in 6 weeks is fast and puncturing, and then moving tax quarter end, and it's always deadlines. So it's good. It's what we do, but. I don't know, you get a bit older and you just want a little bit less.
Just want to kick back. Life is better in flip-flops.
It is, definitely.
Get the flip-flops on, enjoy the summer.
This is what makes it all worthwhile, honestly. It really does.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
We are.
As far as locations go, we are so spoiled for choice here.
It is, it's lovely.
Really nice chilled
So who's
atmosphere.
coming to buy at the moment, and what are you selling? What's happening in your world?
We all thought, with the onset of Brexit, etc., that my business would sort of go down a little bit, obviously with COVID and etc. as well. And this last 3 or 4 months have been phenomenal.
Fantastic.
Absolutely. On Friday just gone, I took 2 offers from clients, 2 separate houses, nearly €1 million worth of property sold in one day for my clients, and the clients have got that much faith that they bought they put the offer in just on my videos going round with them on FaceTime. They've not even stepped foot in the property.
That's because they trust you, because you're the expert.
But not even stepped foot. Not even stepped foot, and I'm just like, wow, I've done property sales before for clients where it's been online, but never at 500k for one house.
That's the beauty of you, Hun, because you are always honest with your clients. You take their brief, you understand exactly what they're looking for
to sell, and that's the difference. I can go in and be with your eyes. I'm the buyer's eyes. I walk in as if it's you, and I'm
work for
you, for the buyer. So I'm brutally honest. I'm like, no, I don't like. I've just looked at the pipework outside and it looks shocking. So if you do like it, we're getting the surveyor in, regardless of what they tell you. We're getting the surveyor in. I mean, on Tuesday just gone, I've been crawling through the undergrowth with the surveyor on these 2 houses that we did the offers for last week. This is how far I get into it. I'm in the underbelly of these houses with the surveyor.
Up a ladder on the roof. Can you see the sea? No, you can see the sea.
So that's what I have to do.
I
love it. I absolutely love it. You can look all gorgeous with your high heels.
In my Facebook referral, Jo and Hazel, get stuff done.
Get stuff done.
Really get stuff done.
Either in an underbuild, on a roof, down a drape. People think it's a glamorous job.
No, I don't know about that. Living the dream, Jo, living the dream.
It's great. It's absolutely great. But do you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. The demand's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not surprised though, to be honest. Now, I think people that can move independently of location, if they can.
That's what's happening now.
Doing it.
That's totally what's happening now. And we have had retirees coming through. Oh, look, hello, Mr. Carpenter Bee. Please go away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have had retirees coming through, but the majority of the people coming through are remote workers and are sort of mid-40s to mid-50s. That's the majority of the people that are making the calls to us. They don't want to be
the roaring 20s, aren't they?
Exactly. They did say, and it's sort of we're starting to see that.
Yeah.
I'm up for that. I'm completely up for all of that. Why not?
Well, let's hope it all becomes a bit more fun and positive.
I think we've been through the horrible period now, and especially from your point of view with the taxes and the tax returns and people panicking and things like that. I think it's going to calm down massively now.
There's a great buzz in all the towns at the minute. I mean, Benissa, Marira, Denya, Javier, it's really, really buzzy.
A lot of life.
Holiday season is upon us, yeah.
Absolutely. That's the difference between winter and summer, isn't it, actually?
Absolutely.
Have you seen the difference in traffic, though? I phoned 6 restaurants last week to get a table for a Saturday lunch for 4 people.
No.
Honest to God, I went down Las Marinas from Poblet's End until I ended up.
Wow.
It's quite exciting for the restaurants and bars, though, isn't it? That they're busy again and they're buzzy.
It's lovely to see it with this buzz.
They are busy.
It is lovely to see it with this buzz. But, you know, we get to enjoy it a little bit now as well, don't we, in August? Because it does go a bit quieter for everybody. It's too hot. Nobody wants to work.
Yeah, work slows down, doesn't it? Definitely work slows down.
Because all the white collar traditionally do take August off.
Especially in the interior in Madrid, and
Everyone
the interior shuts down. Spain shuts down in August. Nothing happens.
The refurb on my house will stop at the end of July.
Yeah.
Luke will down
tools.
And then he'll start again in September.
Yeah.
They have to by law, I think, as well. Yeah. They're not allowed
it depends town by town. Yeah, it depends town by town. Some towns have certain hours where you can't make noise. Some towns have laws about what type of noise you can make, and others have just a blanket no noise.
I'm quite happy because it's going to give us a chance to start shopping for furniture.
Yeah.
Are you pleased with your builder?
So pleased.
That's good.
Just so pleased with the house. The house has my heart. You knew as soon as you found that house for me, it had my heart.
I still remember driving down, and I'd been to see the house and phoning her and saying, I've found it. I've found the house that you're going to buy. This is it. You need get on the plane as soon as you can and come out and get this, because it's a great price, great location. Someone's going to take this house.
July 2019.
Yeah. So it's taken 2 years.
Yeah.
And we got on a flight. We got out. The only hotel room we could find was in Calpe. And it was packed.
Yeah.
It was packed.
Yeah.
But we were just desperate to get out here because I could hear in your voice.
I knew it.
It's the one.
I knew it.
It's just going to be ace. I mean, I can see it taking shape now, and it's just wonderful. It's so exciting. Cass and Inez were messaging me, telling me about their gymnastics, and it was so cute.
Oh, they love it.
They did really well in gymnastics, didn't they?
Yeah, they've been doing gymnastics pretty much since we moved here, and we moved here when they were 1 and 2 years old.
So they've not really known anything other than Spain.
They think the UK is this amazingly exotic place. So exciting for them.
It's interesting to me. So, is their first language Spanish or English?
English.
Their mother tongue is English.
It's difficult to.
But
well,
they speak really, really.
they're fluent Spanish. Yeah, they're fluent Spanish and they're fluent Valenciano in this region as well.
8, 9.
9 and 10.
Yeah.
They were teaching me a few sentences and words.
They're
It was
absolutely
so great.
fluent with a lovely
They
accent.
do think in Spanish as well. It depends on what situation they're in. So when we're at home and we're watching telly or making dinner, they're probably thinking in English. But then when we're talking about maybe colouring in or gymnastics is a prime example, because their gymnastics class, obviously it's in Spanish. So they'll be telling me about what they're doing and they'll say, Mummy, I got the relevé perfect today. Well, that's like, Mummy, I stood up and did my spin perfect. But they'll call it the relevé. Probably everything's in Spanish in that scenario, and then they translate to English because they're telling me and Daddy. So, you know,
And of
it's
course their homework. I mean, I've been at yours.
You've helped them.
Homework with the girls, where we're doing it in Valenciano.
Yeah.
Sometimes that can be a bit challenging.
Just a little bit.
We understand Castellano.
But you know what? I would never ever have even considered staying in the UK to bring my children up. When I had them,
They just seem to have had such a much more outdoorsy lifestyle. I remember you sending me pictures of them. They were boating,
sailing
out of the harbour in Carpenter.
We sent them to sailing school from when they were 6 years old up until last year.
Wow.
And you know, it's bonkers, but we used to send them. They'd go from 10 o'clock in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, Saturday and Sunday.
So cool.
And it used to cost me €70 a quarter.
Wow.
You know,
€70
€70 a quarter. So if you live on the Costas, most of the ports along the Costas have what's called a Club Nautico or club. And the Club Nauticos do these lessons, or sailing lessons, and they are heavily subsidised by central government because they invest in sailing, obviously, because it brings work, it brings the port authorities, etc. So yeah, you get brilliant prices for getting your children out on the water. Like I said, I wouldn't dream of taking my children back to the UK.
No,
Not at all.
They've got too many. You were talking earlier about horse riding. You know,
Well, they've just started now with everything that's expensive. My children decided that that's what they want to do. It'll be golf next week.
I'm horrified that was my head that was aiming
The
at.
last thing you expect halfway through a white tablecloth, ladies, is a golf ball on your head.
It literally hit the top of here and bounced off. I mean, where?
Normally it ends up in the pool, but to get it this far,
That's a proper lob.
that's the crack.
Yeah.
just up here.
So where is it?
Teresa's gone there. She's trying to throw it back at someone's head.
Hazards of beating by the golf course.
That shade on it, that could have been dangerous.
That could have been dangerous.
Knock you out.
Yeah, could have done.
Could have smashed your GT, love.
Yeah. Then it would have been dangerous.
Kids
Constantly.
are dying to get out here. Charlotte and Evie just go on about meeting the donkeys.
Not the one that threw me off.
No, not the one that threw you off. Your friend's donkeys.
Donkeys.
Alex wants to do some walking in the Halon Valley. Oh yeah, they're excited about the kids getting out here.
They'll love it. It's black alioli.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
And it's slightly sweeter than normal white garlic. And then that's chipotle, which is like a fiery paprika stroke pimiento, como se llama, chili sauce, and then tomato. But how nice and warm and rustic is that bread? It's beautiful.
That's nice.
Flange.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's a message and a half.
What's that?
Lee's just messaged me about the house renovations. The flange of the steel looks good. Apparently the flange looks good.
What the hell is that?
What the hell is he?
That's the engineer.
The joys of being
I'm a photographer. I'm
married to an
a
engineer.
visual person. I don't need those pictures.
Cheers to the flanges
Cheers
of
to
the
the flange of the steel.
It's because he's an engineer.
I know, but
technical.
oh my god, I think I need trauma counselling, love. Wow, they've done a special veggie one for me.
Oh, do you know what? How lovely is that?
Gorgeous is that?
I mean, I've got to say, I commiserate with you for being vegetarian right this moment in time, because that pulled pork is absolutely out of this world. But how amazing is that for
They both
service?
look gorgeous, don't they? Oh, that's so nice of them to do that.
Wow.
That looks amazing.
I mean, look at that. Gosh, wow.
Is that Caesar salad? That looks
chicken
absolutely
Caesar salad.
fantastic.
What have you got there, hon?
Caprese, burrata.
Oh, look at that.
Delish.
That looks gorgeous because that really nice cheese with the tomatoes.
And sage on it as well.
See, we do eat well.
We do. What are you waiting for?
I'm having the sea bass in a mango and chili.
Oh, look, yeah, that would be lovely.
God, that's going to be
See,
delish.
it's not all with chips, you know?
It's a white tablecloth restaurant without the white tablecloth, basically.
It's whitewashed wood.
It's whitewashed wood. That's exactly right, Dan.